Hello, and welcome to another segment of Broke by Choice. My name is Lavender Shedrick Williams, and I have a special guest today who you are going to get to know very well. Before I allow her to introduce herself, I just want to reiterate, as I do at the beginning of each show, what is Broke by Choice? Why in the world would anybody name a show, a book, anything broke by choice? Because I believe we've all been there, and I am the queen of being broke by choice in the past, not stirring up and utilizing those gifts and talents and skills, that knowledge that we all have that we can use to for profit, to better our lives, to encourage others, to inspire others, whatever it is that we're sitting on. We are here to inspire you to stir up the gifts and start that business, write that book. And that's where Candy Publishing comes in. I got tired of being broke by choice, and I was literally prostituting my skills and giving away free information to those who wanted to write a book. So thus the business, Candy Publishing. With me today, I have, and I mentioned her in a previous show, the author of I Am the Crown, B.C. Rains. I love the cover. Before you even open the book, I just love the cover. It's a self-discovery guide for girls and women. And without further ado, I introduce to you Miss B.C. Rains. Hello, Bakiba.
Hello, Lavender. How are you today?
I am wonderful, and thank you for coming on Broke by Choice. Have you ever been broke by choice?
Absolutely. And I love how you say you prostituted yourself or so, because I'm telling you, I'm right there right now. When you realize, oh, wait a minute, yes, absolutely, I've been there.
So when you were there, what have you done since to not be broke by choice?
Well, you know what? First, I had to really take an assessment of BC Rains and identify what is it that I've been doing for everybody else for free? Or if I worked a job, what were they paying me to do that I excelled at? And I think what I figured out for myself is that writing is a gift. And so with that in mind, I am exploring all types of avenues related to my ability to write, and then to teach others or to coach them as they write. So we are working on a program for children. It's called Well Academy, WHALE, Writing for Healthy and Limitless Expression. And it will be a curriculum that we introduce to 3rd through 5th graders, where we say writing is a good way to express your emotions in a very healthy and effective way. And we're excited about that. That's a model that we've been developing now for about a year. We plan to roll it out this upcoming school year in August. Also, I have actually written another book.
Wow.
Going through, walk it out. And this one is, I had someone to read this one, and they said, oh my gosh, you are raw in here. And I am. This is a walk through a journey, a 7-year journey. 7 year, where life just was hitting me.
Wow.
And I did have some friends that were faithful, but there were just some things, even with them, I couldn't share, didn't want to share. And this book just talks through what did I do to walk it out.
And that's the
And
name of it. Walk
yes,
it out.
going through, walk it out. And the it is your stuff.
We all got some stuff.
Yeah. But it is also geared towards a Christian reader, because it is also what the Word of God tells us about every situation that we encompass or encounter in life. I tell people all the time, we really don't have to sweat it when we go through stuff, because we already know how it ends. We are more than conquerors. We are victorious. We are a masterpiece. We are wonderfully made. And if we can just embrace those truths,
Yeah.
it really helps us walk through whatever life throws at us in a way that doesn't have us so frazzled. I ain't gonna say you're not
Right.
gonna cry, or you're not
Right.
gonna be angry, or you're not gonna be
Right.
upset. You're gonna have all of that going on. And there's nothing wrong with that, Christian or not. It's how you respond that makes the difference. The
That's
other
it.
the other thing that we are getting ready to launch is a publishing company.
Yay!
Yay! It's
Yay!
been a desire in my heart for some time. And now I get the opportunity to bring that to fruition. I too have helped a lot of people write, and I've been doing professional editing work for probably 7, 8 years, maybe even a little longer than that. And even in my professional career, that was I was one of the go-tos for, hey, will you wordsmith for me? Or how do we make this work so it sounds great? I have a background as a technical writer. That was actually my college degree, was in English
Okay.
technical writing.
Okay.
And so over the years, I've just honed in on the ability to take very complex matters and simplify
Mm,
them through writing, which is
mm.
what a technical writer does. And so I've had the honor of just helping so many others take what they think and what maybe they've started to write, keep their voice, but have it be more readable to someone outside of them. And when I tell you, I get so excited about doing that. I'm looking so forward to launching our publishing company, Karis Publishing Partners. It'll be coming soon.
That sounds wonderful. And your journey sounds a lot like mine, but so you were doing something already with
Yes.
the editing. You've done some editing for Candy Publishing. And as a matter of fact, how we met so many years ago, well, when was this first book, I Am Crowned, back in 2018? That you contacted Candy Publishing, and here you are, full circle,
Yes.
wanting to have your own publishing company and bringing it to fruition.
Yes.
And you all who are viewing, I mentioned something a few shows ago about contacting or doing some research, finding someone who's in the field that you desire, someone who is willing to share their knowledge, someone who has been on that journey as you began. And there is so many people in the world. There's enough of us for all of us to get a piece of pie. So share your knowledge with
Yes.
someone who is seeking some information from you. You know, you can be, what's that phrase that they use? You can be so tight-fisted that you cannot receive
That's right.
your blessings.
That's right.
So open yourself up. When Bakiba came to me, I didn't have any hesitation whatsoever of letting her know and showing her what I've been through as a publisher when I first started, because there will be some mistakes. I didn't have anybody to walk me through the process. What I'm sharing with you all is all about experience and what I've been through. And with that being said, I want to acknowledge WBQP TV. I have to acknowledge this platform here. If you have a book that you want to share, a business that you want to expose to the public, an organization, a nonprofit, a ministry, whatever it is, WBQP serves over 500,000 households. And Vernon Watson, the owner, he and his wife, Mary Watson, they started this company however many years ago in his garage. He was not going to be broke by choice. And WBQP serves the Gulf Coast of Florida, Mobile, Pensacola, Fort Walton, Destin, and so many other places. And they use Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, WBQP app, YouTube, all of social media platforms. So contact Vernon Watson if you're interested in hosting your own show, as I am doing. And let me tell you, if I can do it, you can definitely do it. And his phone number, he is home based right there in Pensacola, Florida, 850-293-5007. 850-293-5007. So I contacted Bakiba this morning, last minute, and just asked her. I knew she was beginning to launch her publishing company. She has a new book coming out. This is the kind of exposure you need, because if you just share your business, your news with your small circle, you need to expand. You need to reach the masses in order to be successful. So you will be seeing Bakiba much more. And I'm offering it to you also. If you have a business and you maybe not want to host your own show, but want to appear on Broke by Choice, take the opportunity. We have so many missed opportunities in life, and then we wonder why we're not further ahead. So Bakiba, what kind of services will you be offering with your publishing company?
We anticipate being more of a full service publishing company. And what I mean by that is, I know that right now it's real popular. The coaching aspect is very popular, where someone will partner with you and walk you through. But in essence, you're having to go and find your own resources. We are compiling a team of in-house resources where you still have options and you can still select, but they will be trusted resources that we vetted already for you. And we'll give you the opportunity to select the editor that you would prefer. We've also consulted with a couple of logo designers as well as book cover designers. And we're also anticipating that we'll be able to offer an option where if you want to have an author's page set up as a part of your package, we'll also have resources available for that. So you'll have a comprehensive edit. As an editor, I cannot stress enough how important having another set of eyes to look at your work.
Yes.
It matters. When we write what we're thinking, but that doesn't always mean that it's clear to someone outside of us.
Right.
So when you have that editor come in, it's a very objective person. Don't have any clue other than what you've said, but primarily what you've written about what you're trying to say, who you're trying to say it to, and why are you trying to say it. Right. And those are the questions we began to ask. What are you trying to say? Who are you talking to? Why are you talking to them? Well, have you considered talking about them? Or, well, your book reads like you're talking to these. You need an objective a second pair of eyes.
Yes.
And that is, when Lavinda and I were talking earlier about it, I said, I cannot do a publishing company and not say this will be a comprehensive edit. I can't do just proofreading.
Right.
Right. It has to be a comprehensive edit. So that will be included. It's just a basic component of Caris Publishing Partners.
And the name Caris,
yes.
Spell that and tell us how you came up with that name.
Caris, CHARIS. The H is silent. And it is a Greek-based word, and it encompasses care, kindness. And so the tagline for Caris Publishing Partners will be where care creates. And that will be what we do. It will be the care that you will will experience throughout the process of the publishing journey with us that will set us apart from some of the other self-publishing.
I love it. I love it. I'm so happy you shared that, because that was the thing with Candy Publishing when I was publishing. And again, I let you all know, I can help you get the words out of your head. I can coach you through the process. But so far as actually taking your book and publishing it, Candy Publishing doesn't offer that service anymore. However, Miss Bakiba does. And it's important to me that especially first-time authors have someone who cares not about just making the money, but about the quality of their book and making sure that their message is conveyed in a way that you want them to receive it. Now, we can't be responsible how people read and receive,
Right.
but you want a good quality book. You want a book that that you're going to be happy with.
That's right.
Book that you took part in the publishing process, the writing process, making the decisions, because you can go to Google and Google self-publishing companies, publishing companies. They'll definitely take your money, but you're not going to get that care and be able to email someone or pick up the telephone and talk to a human being and walk you through that process, because that's a part of your legacy, a written book.
That's
Being
right.
a first-time author and having that dream come true, you can hear from both of us. That's just a passion that we have, is that we're going to show that extra care to make sure that your baby book is being birthed
Yes.
with care.
That's right.
With care. So even Candy Publishing, I asked her about the name of her company. Candy is my grandmother on my father's side, who I never met. She had 10 children. She was extremely poor. She died in her early 40s from cancer. And I wanted to change the legacy of her journey. I wanted to help remember her and her children and whoever else in her line, her seeds, know, hey, I am more than what my struggle was. She now has a publishing company named after her. So Candy was her nickname. My grandmother that I didn't meet, you know, how they say, if you could sit and have a conversation with someone for 30 minutes who you've never met, who may be deceased, it would be Candy for me. It would be my grandmother, who raised my father, who made me who I am and raised me to think like I do and think for myself and question everyone. And he stressed reading books. He stressed books. Pick up a book, pick up a book. We couldn't even watch TV on school nights. We had to get those books. So voila, Daddy, here I am, helping people write books. So whatever your business might be that you're thinking about starting so you won't be broke by choice, always consider your journey. Make it who you are. Make it real. So when you share with someone, as Bakiba did, the meaning of her company, that passion comes through. And also Google the name of your company or the name of your book and make sure it's not already taken. If it is, you need something that's going to set it apart from the others. So Karis, I love that name, is already set apart, because most publishing companies, I'm not going to say they don't care, but it's not in the name of their company, you know. So you really took a leap to do that, because it could have been Bakiba Publishing, it could have been Bakiba Books, it could have been something generic.
That's right.
Yeah, so even the title of your book, it makes a difference, because you want something that is going to capture your audience, your readers' attention. So Bakiba, with all of that being said, you're going to launch this company. Have you thought about marketing? What are some ways that people can find you? You're on WBQP, you'll be back on, and also YouTube and some other social media platforms. But for those who might be thinking about, okay, I got a book, how am I going to get this book out to the masses? What do you have in store for them?
Well, I am on Facebook, BC Rains or Bakiba C Rains. I also have another platform called Sister You Matter, which the book that Lavinda mentioned earlier, I Am the Crown, that is all about Sister You Matter, which is my platform that I've had since 2016, where I am encouraging women and girls to look at themselves on the inside, focus on the inside to determine your worth and your value, not all this stuff and things that we think, if I get the next degree, I'll be more valuable. If I move in this particular neighborhood, it'll make people see me this way. No, what you're looking for is already inside of you. So there's also a Facebook page, Sister You Matter. I'm accessible by all of those. My Sister You Matter page is one that you'll see a lot out in the public, but also Bakiba C Range or BC Range. I can be contacted in those ways as well. You'll also notice I just got a lot going on. I'm just so grateful now to have some time. I don't know about you guys, but for a long time, there were just some things I desired to do, but I just didn't have the time. And now I have time and I'm able to. We launched a nonprofit a couple of years ago where we provide everyday essentials that you can't buy with your EBT card to our seniors, our low income, our disadvantaged population here in Montgomery, Alabama. When I tell you, I get so excited about that. We recently partnered with the Montgomery Housing Authority to help them with their seniors and distributing those bags. And then also with the domestic violence shelter in Lee County. When I tell you, and so I said all that to say, I post a lot on the Sister You Matter page just to give the public the updates about what's going on in the community. Some Unlimited is the nonprofit extension of Sister You Matter, but I'm available by those ways. I forgot to tell you guys earlier, if you want a copy of my new book, it's available everywhere. Amazon, Barnes and Noble, just go out to any of those sites and you can order the book there. And
wherever online books are sold.
Wherever online books are sold. And I do anticipate standing up Carish. I'm saying Candy. I can't do Candy. Carish Publishing Partners will be having a more visible front here in the very near future.
That is so important for those of you who have written a book or thinking about writing a book. 10% is writing the book.
Yes.
90% is marketing the book, and that is where most authors fail. So if you were opening up a shoe store, you don't wait until the shoe store, the day the shoe store opens and say, we're open.
That's
you
right.
need to create some excitement, some anticipation.
That's right.
With your potential customers. So Cares Publishing is coming soon, opening soon. So
it'll be here before you know it.
So you will also have will it be a Cares Publishing Facebook page?
Yes. There
Okay,
will be.
great.
We are working on all of that.
Great.
When you reached out to me this morning, I was in a panic. I was like, "Oh, it's not ready yet." But everybody's been telling me, "Move scared, do it scared, do it when you're not ready. Just do."
Oh goodness!
And so when I pondered with that, and I was like, "You know what? We're gonna do this."
Because you were basically doing it anyway.
Yes.
People with the editing.
That's right.
You just published your own book.
That's
you
right.
know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You can do this.
That's right.
You're already doing it. That's the whole basis of Broke by Choice.
Yes.
You already are doing something that you can use to help you bring in more income. I'm not saying you're going to be rich, and you may be sitting on a gold mine. People tell me all the time, you and your ideas, you're sitting on a gold mine. Well, what are you sitting on?
Right.
What are you sitting on that you can share with the world? Because everything around you began with an idea.
That's right.
A simple idea. So you have Candy Publishing, you have Caris Publishing with Miss Bakiba, and we will be back to share more with you as it gets closer to Caris Publishing launching on how to contact her, what she needs from you, how to get started. We may even do some collaboration together, the two publishing companies. You know, when sisters get together, we can have some powerful things happen. We need to uplift one another and encourage one another instead of being afraid that they're going to take your customers or they're going to steal your shine. You know, look at all the stars in the sky. They each shine in their own way, And you can do that also. That bell was, believe it or not, Bakiba, our time is up already. Already.
Yes, definitely a part two.
Yes, definitely a part two. So before we close, I need to acknowledge my sponsor, Attorney Robert C. Allen. Mr. Allen is right there in Pensacola, Florida. He serves the Pensacola, Florida and surrounding communities. And do you have any closing words? You got 30 seconds, Bakiba.
Just know you're important, you matter, and the world is waiting on you to be you.
Hell, that's a good ending. And I'm closing with a commercial from Mr. Robert C. Allen.
Injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call Robert C. Allen, an experienced lawyer prepared to confront insurance companies and negligent drivers. Attorney Allen brings 30 plus years of strong representation to obtain the settlement you deserve. Call Robert C. Allen at 850-438-6800 for a free consultation. That's 850-438-6800 or visit www.robertcallen.com. Watch the Ask Robert C. Allen show on WBQP TV Pensacola Speaks on Blab TV and follow him on all social media platforms.